Okay. Okay. So we're back. We're back. We're back. Sorry, I had to end it. Okay, we're back. I'm about to I saw Paul. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Joseph, give me some water, baby. Give me some water, baby. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm finna have Paul get on in just a second. Some water, baby. Some water? Yeah. Anything cold in there, or just water? Okay, we're back. What is it? Oh no, I want no energy drink. No, thank you. I just get a water. And what that was in the freezer? No, that was refrigerator. The energy drink. Oh, it was in the first. I think that was in the freezer. Your daddy done stole. Okay, I'm back, you guys. Let's get Paul back in. Hold on, y'all. I gotta tell him that I'm back. Okay, there you go. Thank you, thank you. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Does your video work or no?
Yes, my video worked. I don't see you. I do see you. Let's see what's going on. Okay,
Okay.
let's go. There you go.
Let's
You
see.
see me?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I see you, but I see myself. Let me go here.
Let me see. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
But
So
hey, I've been on since 7 o'clock, and I was sending you messages saying I am here.
I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I went to the email and I'm like, oh, he ain't right. Okay. Well, maybe God just had that segment. So
Yes,
yeah.
it was a very very good segment. So. Um, in this interview, I'm going to elaborate what you said about generational curses because it's important. It's very imperative that people have a good understanding that generational curses can be broken.
Yeah.
But it's going to take you renewing your mind, having faith in God, and surrounding yourself with positive men and women.
Okay. So you guys, this is a special. I only do the podcast on Thursdays, but this is a Mother's Day special. And he reached out and he said, I want to do this for Mother's Day. The love he has for his parents, first of all, you guys are gonna see. He has a great story. But without further ado, let him introduce himself.
Well, I am Paul Lamar Hunter. I am the 19th child out of 21 children. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my mother birthed 21 children by my dad. And I know some of you ladies and men remember the song, Let's Get It On. So I believe my mother and dad was getting it on all the time. But if you do the math, just do the math. My mother stayed pregnant for 15 straight years. She gave birth. It is 11 girls and 10 boys. As of today, it's 17 of us living today, 63 grandchildren, and 87 great grandchildren. So, what you have here is a basketball team, a football team, a hockey team, a soccer team, a baseball team. And can't nobody beat us, you understand? Because we are undefeated.
My goodness. Give me a little bit of background about your parents and then where they grew up and then where you grew up.
My mother grew up in Vicksburg, Mississippi. My father grew up in Fayetteville, Mississippi. They met on a farm picking cotton.
Mm,
So they had a very, very difficult life, dealing with segregation, dealing with the Jim Crow system when they were growing up. And I think a guy like me, I wouldn't be alive in living in their era. But thank God that he made sure that I came out October 16, 1970. But mom and dad worked on the farm, saw each other, engaged in conversation, and just fell in love. And got married. Mom got married at the age of 17. Dad was 18 years old. So after they got married, they decided to move to North Carolina, from North Carolina to the city of Racine, Wisconsin, which is about 90,000 in population, and that's where I was born in Racine, Wisconsin. It's Wisconsin is a great place, home of the Green Bay Packers, home of the Milwaukee Brewers, and also home of the Milwaukee Bucks. So that's where I grew up at. And like I said, my mother birthed 21 children by my dad. It's an amazing story. It really is. And I think that mothers should understand that if anyone should complain about birthing 21 children and complain about raising kids, it should be my mother. It really, it really should be my mother. If you have one, two, three, four, five, you should not complain. You should not complain. But I must say this, that my mom is so amazing that she wrote a book, and the title of her book is Love and Charity, the life story of Louise Hunter and the Love and Charity Homeless Shelter, because she is the first woman, remember, to birth 21 children, and also she birthed a homeless shelter, the first homeless shelter in the state of Wisconsin. But if
wow.
you go out and you purchase her book, Love and Charity, the life story of Louise Hunter, in the Love and Charity Homeless Shelter. It is an amazing book. It's a Mother's Day book, and it is available at Barnes& and Nobles, Amazon.com.
Mm, goodness gracious, honey, I got five. I don't know about 21. How was it being in the household with 21 children?
I tell you what, it was fun. You had your good times, and you also have your bad times. I remember on Wednesday nights, we had choir practice. In the home, we had choir practice. The Hunter family band, we were performed on Sundays at church. So on Wednesday nights, it was practice time. As a young man, I played the bongos. A lot of my brothers and sisters was good at playing the guitar, the bass, the tambourine, and also good at singing.
Mm,
And after we did choir practice on a Wednesday night, Thursday we sat around the table and we had Bible study with mom and dad, and also some of the pastors, the pastor's assistant, some of the church members would come over and we would have Bible studies on Thursday nights. But Sunday morning, mom and dad would get up in the morning, start cooking with my older siblings, because they used to always tell us, one day you are going to be adults. So you need to learn how to cook for your significant loved one. So they taught us how to cook at a young age. And you don't see that today with this new generation. But we will get up about 6 o'clock in the morning, help mom and dad in the kitchen and start preparing. By 9:45, we heading out of the house, heading to church. Now look, we had a big family, but we also had a van and we had two station wagons. And so the two station wagons in that van was filled to capacity, but we enjoyed the ride going to church and coming back home, and sometimes, you got the pastor coming over or the assistant pastor coming over. You know, those pastors, they love to eat, and they will sit at the table, they will pray, and then everybody would dig on in and we'll all have a good time, and we'll sit there, especially during the football season, watch a football game or NBA game, and just had a good conversation with the pastor and also with mom and dad and my older siblings. But like I said, we had some good times and we had some bad times, because we are a family. So you're going to have debates in a big family just like in a small family.
yes, yes. So you said to me, when I was interviewing you, you was like, I grew up in the inner city, and I was like, Okay, but what is the inner city? Because I don't know what that is. I'm from the country, and then you told me. I was like, oh, so for the people that don't know who what an inner city is, can you tell us?
Yeah, the inner city is the hood. It's the hood.
Yeah.
And living in the hood, we all knew each other on the block.
Mhm.
I remember a time when I got in trouble. I got a spanking by Mrs. Jones. And Mrs. Jones said, "Boy, when your mom and dad get home, I'm gonna tell your mom and dad." And I pleaded, no, 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 please don't tell. Mom and dad came in the house. She told mom and dad whooped me. And so, those were some, I'm 53 years old, but looking back on it in retrospect, those were the good days because we got disciplined and we learned not to do it again. We learned not to do it again
Mm,
because
mm,
we didn't want those three whoopings.
mm. I tell you now, I didn't grow up in the inner city. I grew up in the projects in the hood, but the same thing. You better not make nobody out there mad 'cause you'll get a whipping from them, then your mama, and whoever else was around. Honey, it literally took a village.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, indeed.
Um, so you said it's 17 of you left?
17 of us living today. 17 of us. It's
Do
it's 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 a blessing. It really is a blessing.
do you mind telling us about where the rest are?
The last three passed away. They passed away. My brother died in a house fire. My brother James, he died kidney and liver failure, and my sister, she died of COVID.
Mm,
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 yes,
I'm sorry. You know, as you're talking, I'm just seeing that table with that pastor and your parents eating. And I'm just thinking that your mama would be so proud of you. And
yes, yes.
I want you to tell me, or tell the audience, because I know about your story and graduating, and just take us on this story of who you are.
Well, you know what? Uh, on this journey of being born in 1970, like I told you, my mom is the first to birth 21 children, but also she's the first woman to birth a homeless shelter and also to birth me at the same time. So while she was pregnant with me, she was also pregnant with Love and Charity, the homeless shelter, Love and Charity. So she birthed me and she also birthed Love and Charity.
Mm,
And Love and Charity was one of the first homeless shelter in the state of Wisconsin. It stayed active for 45 years. So I was part of that journey of my mom, but I also learned the importance of giving back to society and learning my mother history because it's very important to learn your parents' history
mhm,
because once you learn it, you going to take it upon yourself and say, you know what, just because mom suffer and experience racism and hateism and all of these ism, I
mhm,
can overcome and become successful in life. So I looked at my mom's lineage. I looked at my father's lineage. And what I discovered is mom and dad, uh, they went to grammar school and a little bit of middle school, but they never attended college. And
mm,
some of my relatives attended college, but they never completed. So I took it upon myself to go back to college and complete it. So I became the first out of 21 children to graduate from college with a bachelor's of science from Upper Iowa University. So this degree right here represent not only me, but it also represents my whole entire family.
mm,
Because if it wasn't for my mom and dad, I would not have this degree in my hand. So I
mm.
appreciate my mom for birthing love and charity, but also most importantly for birthing me. Because if it wasn't for my mom and dad, I would not have this bachelor's of science from Upper Iowa University.
Come on. Come on. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. To be the first. And that's why I'm just saying, like, I know she's sitting back, like, that's my baby. That's
Yeah.
my baby.
So it was important because I laid the foundation. Now, who came behind me?
Mm.
Who did I motivate? I
Mm-hmm.
motivated my nieces and nephews.
Come on.
And so they went on to college and got their bachelor's degree, got their master's degree. I'm getting ready to have a nephew to receive his PhD degree.
Come on.
So,
Doctor.
like I said, I was just there to lay the foundation. And there's nothing wrong with laying the foundation. I was the first, but I'm not going to be the last.
Period. Period. That's what people be thinking. No, it's not the end. It's just the beginning.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So all of this stuff happened. Like your mom, inner city. Now you're breaking curses. You're graduating. People coming behind you. What would you tell someone that you perceive as going through a hard time, homelessness, because your mom did the homeless shelter? Like, what did you learn as a child watching your mom and watching everything? Because as children, we soak up knowledge and empathy and all these things. Like, what would you tell somebody that's going through such a hard time right now with life?
Is to have an attitude of never giving up. Be
Mm,
grateful for what you have. So
mm,
you talking to a young man um, that had experienced homelessness
mm.
himself, but
God.
I had a good understanding that
Mm-hmm.
my purpose was bigger than my circumstances.
Mm,
So I kept the faith. I kept the vision. I kept the hope. I kept my mind stayed in the word of God. I kept praying. And I know there's a lot of men and women out there that are struggling today. Please stay in prayer. Stay in prayer.
mm,
Stay in prayer. My mama used to always say, prayer changes things. And
mm,
every time she said it, I used to clap my hand because prayer really does change things. It does change things. It
mm,
really does.
mm. I feel like while you're talking, you're like for every man and every woman, I want you to talk to the men right now. My page, the women I can talk to, but I want you to talk to the men right now. What does it take to succeed? I know prayer, but you got anything else?
Well, you know what? There's a lot that is going on in our society today with men. Um, Men are giving up. Um, there's a lot of women that has a lot of knowledge and understanding in men, and the system has beaten a lot of men up. The
Mm-hmm.
system is designed to beat men up, not to build them up. But if men go back to the basics of the word of God, they will find themselves
Mm,
because they will find themselves as leaders. They will find themselves as the top dog. They will find themselves as men of God, a man that is chasing God's heart. They will find themselves, and you know what? They will become powerful. They
mm,
will change the world. There's nothing like reaching out to another man. Like you just said, women can reach out to another woman, and men can reach out to other men. But
mm,
you got some men in position that wants to suppress other men because they see the gifts and the talent that God has given this person. So their objective is to suppress that man.
mm.
Make sure that that man doesn't get up. But I'm telling you, in 2024, people are
Mm.
about to get exposed.
Come on. Come on.
And
Come
God is
on.
about to rise up the weak and make them super strong. There's a movie, it's called Trading Places with Eddie
Mm,
Murphy, a homeless
mm.
guy, and these two rich white guys. It's going to be a lot of trading places in 2024. God is about to flip the script.
Come on. Come on. Come on. I feel that in my soul. I feel like, the ones that they counted out,
Yep,
them ones right there, them
yep.
the ones I'm about to take. I'm talking about you passed that homeless person today, just like Trading Places. That was my movie. So I know what you're talking about.
The ones that they counted out, the ones that they overlooked. Oh boy, payback.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you met, was it? Ebony magazine, and like give me a little bit of your resume. Well, give them a little bit of your resume.
Well, my resume include being profiled in Ebony magazine twice, Black Enterprise. I had an opportunity to go to Hawaii and speak to the Boys and Girls Club. I was on a show called Living 808. Also, I was on Vivica Fox first talk show in 2019. And Face the Truth is her talk show. The executive producer is Dr. Phil. So I had an opportunity to meet Vivica A. Fox and the co-hosts and the executive directors, and we just had us a great time. And I still thank them for giving me the opportunity to come on their show because they really highlight the Hunter family story. And also Fox and Friends. Fox and Friends did a good job also in spotlighting my story as well. So another thing is what's so amazing is that my book, No Love, No Charity, The Success of the 19th Child, and my mom's book, Love and Charity, both has been adapted into a screenplay. And so I had end up signing a deal with Tail Flick. And so we are in the process of putting all the characters together. So I'm hoping that Vivica A. Fox will play my mother in the movie. I really am hoping because I think that she would do a tremendous good job of playing my mother, portraying my mother in the movie.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Come on. I'm so excited to have met you. I was like, oh no, he didn't make it. Okay, he must got busy.
No, no,
Um,
I was on ever since 7 o'clock listening to you, and I'm sending you messages on here, and I said, Lord, please let her see the message.
I seen the last one. I was like, oh, I was like, oh shoot. I knew it wasn't going to be long, but I really wanted the world to know Paul Lamar Hunter, the published author, the father, the graduate, the 19th of 21. I wanted them to know about the cotton fields because, you know, a lot of our stories and our ancestry has been wiped out. And just so you have that, you know where you come from. You know the field they come from. You know, all of us don't know that. So that in itself is just mind blowing to me and so educational. But the Hunter family and their story and their name and how it can help change the world. It's my honor really to be here with you. So thank you.
Hey, you know what? Thank you for having me on, and I want to say this that it's very important that we spread love, we give hope, and we give guidance, and we give structure to people. And I want to encourage you to continue to be a positive role model for a lot of women because there's a lot of women that believe that since they had suffered generational curses that they cannot overcome it. And I'm here to tell you, you can overcome generational curses. Stay positive, believe in God. Always, always put your purpose above your circumstances. I am available for speaking engagements. I'm on social media under Paul Lamar Hunter. My website is paullamarhunter.com. Like I say, it's Mother's Day weekend. Please go out and pick up my mother's book, Love and Charity, the life story of Louise Hunter and the Love and Charity Homeless Shelter. It is written by Dr. Dennis James Woods. Like I say, this book is available Amazon.com, Barnes and Noble website.
You guys, I'm gonna end it off so I can save it, and I'm gonna tag him all of his information and stuff in the video when I post it, so we can all get this because you don't want to miss this. You got anything else to close out?
That's it. Thank you and have a great, great weekend.
Bye, you guys. Mother's Day special. I loved you. Thank you for coming on.
Hey, thank you.